I am honestly convinced that dating apps are just meant to fuck over the male population. Dating apps are just meant to fist 99.9% of males. Because it's always the same thing with dating apps. Unless you are conventionally attractive, not even just conventionally attractive, conventionally super attractive. Until navigating through dating apps is just a nightmare, right? There's a few issues with dating apps, especially Hinge, which is the one I'm going to focus on specifically because the other ones are just, they're so sub tier that we can't even include them in the video. We'll include the only one that's got a semblance of decency, which is Hinge. Now, if I start talking about Hinge, like my heart starts palpitating because the amount of anger I feel for this app. Why does it exist? I genuinely don't know. But we'll start off with the issues of Hinge. If you are a guy and you've ever scrolled through Hinge, you will know that when you're scrolling through, all the prompts that women ever type are the same thing. You would have thought they went to the exact same school, did the exact same course, and got taught the exact same things the way that they type these prompts, right? They always say the exact same thing. I've been thinking it's AI sometimes. If I had a bingo book, yeah, and I had to, cross out all of the things that typical women say on Hinge, I would be a fucking millionaire, right? Let me give you some examples because without some examples, it'll just seem like I'm just rambling for some reason. F1. Do you watch F1? F1. They always mention F1. Second one, tall, dark, and handsome. Now, for the tall, dark, and handsome, if you're black, it doesn't refer to you. It's not referring to you. It's referring to Harry, who plays rugby or American football. So you got that. Tall, dark, and handsome. You got F1. You've got 6 foot plus, and all of the other things. Matcha. Let me not even forget. You gotta have what do you call that stupid haircut? A mullet. You have to have a mullet. Now, this is all anti-black establishment, and at least here in the UK, there's more white girls than black girls, so a lot of them are just, I want someone who's got a mullet. And even with the black women, you'd expect, okay, it might be slightly better. All they're talking about is you have to have a lot of money, right? A lot of money. Okay, cool. I want to have a lot of money, but we haven't even met. We haven't even had a conversation yet. And you're talking about a lot of money. You got to have a lot of money to support my lifestyle. I'm not an easy babe to support. Okay. Wow. Nice to meet you. Secondly, if you aren't 6 foot plus, don't bother messaging me. Mind you, some of these girls are literally 5'2". Make that make sense? It doesn't. So already the app is just annoying as it is, and I can say, okay, cool, that's probably most dating apps, but it's still frustrating to see. And then we get past that. I have a sneaking suspicion that this app's algorithm is rigged. It's rigged to make men or males want to pay more in terms of exposure. Because me personally, I've never paid for the app. I've used the free version and I've taken what I could get. But one of my friends paid for Hinge Premium or Hinge X, whatever you call it. When he was on the normal subscription plan, not normal subscription, but the free version, he would get a few matches here and there, sparsely. He upgrades to the paid version. All of a sudden, he's getting a lot more matches. I'm talking about at least 5 times more matches than he got previously. You'd be thinking, he must have changed up his prompts. Maybe he changed a few photos. Things are looking a bit different. No, nothing was changed. It was exactly the same. So now we have to even look at it. How did his numbers increase by over 5 times? It's not like he changed the area he was living in. He lives in the same area. He didn't change his photos. Photos are the same. He didn't change his prompts. The prompts are the same. So how has he got more matches significantly on a more regular basis? It's because what? They elevated his account. In which case, then we have to talk about how this algorithm works. Because this algorithm is clearly not working in the way that it's intended to work. Because if it was, he would have got those matches in the first place. So they're throttling your matches so you can go on the paid version of the application, in which I think is even more audacious. Because on the instance that you do match somebody, they'll ask you all of these things after. Have you met this person in person? Or if you have, or do you want to like set as you've met them already, or unmatch all of this, or please don't leave the app. This is organic. They talk a lot about this organic method of meeting people. You can't call it organic. How can you call something organic? How do you even have the cheek to call it organic when you're trying to shovel us and funnel us down into a payment plan? It doesn't work like that. So we've got that issue. And then we've got the unrealistic expectations on this app. Now, I can't necessarily fully blame Hinge, but I already don't like it. So I'm going to just even push this on that app as well. People are looking for a Michael B. Jordan, a Johnny Depp, or somebody who just a 10 out of 10. They're looking for that Clark Kent guy from flipping Smallville. The one who played Clark Kent from Smallville. I don't know his name. I forgot his name. But they're looking for him. It doesn't work like that. You have to temper your expectations. Now, I saw some whole graph is talking about the way that women look. They don't look for their looks match in terms of men. They're always looking above. So if a woman is statistically around here and a guy is around here and they would match each other on a dating app, a woman around here is not looking for their person there. They're looking up there. It doesn't work like that, love. I'm sorry. It don't. How can you be looking for someone up there when you're here? Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't try shoot your shot when the opportunity is there to shoot your shot. You know, shoot your bucket. If you're Steph Curry and you can hoop and you can bag someone, bag them. But where it doesn't click with me is where they click X on 99.9% of men. Only for that 10% that is unrealistic. They have to be a millionaire, 6 foot, super, super attractive. You're knocking out like 90% of the human population, love. It's not going to work. And I saw something else that said, if, let's say if those dating apps didn't exist and she was only limited to the men in her area, that she's more likely to pick the people in her area. She's more likely to pick someone who she finds attractive. Because I'll tell you this, some of these girls don't find you unattractive. They just see someone who's more attractive. It's like you're always being compared to somebody else. I've got a nice new Mercedes Benz, but the person next to me has a Ferrari. Now my Mercedes Benz looks like chump change because it's being compared to a Ferrari. Whereas if we don't have a lot of Ferraris around, the Mercedes Benz looks perfect. But if there's Ferraris everywhere, then it's an issue. And those Ferraris don't have to be anywhere near my Mercedes Benz. It's just the fact that if you know that they exist there, then it's an issue. So I'll be real, dating apps are just cooked. The best way to meet someone in life, at this point in time, I'm thinking, you either got to be introduced through a friend. That's option one. You're introduced through a friend. If you're not introduced through a friend, it should have been at university, college, whatever you called it. You didn't meet them at university, college. Tough luck, mate. The final place is the workplace. Yeah, the work romance, which is its own thing. I might even make a video on work romance because work romances work in the most funniest way possible. It's just a complete mind game. And then the fourth one, I said there's three. I have to add the fourth one, but like, come on, guys. The fourth one is the spontaneously meet somebody and just have the conversation. Yeah, it's the Disney film thing where you're shopping in Tesco's, Walmart, wherever, and someone drops something, you pick it up. Can I help you, love? Oh, thank you. Da da da. You chop it up, and then all of a sudden, that's your wife. It's not happening in this day and age. Oh wait, I forgot the fifth one as well. Additional one, just to end this video off, is obviously the club or bar. But with the club or bar, the type of women that you will attract. I'm not saying the women that go to club and bars are bad, but some of them are. Do you know what I mean? And it's an odds game that if you want to have a nice, peaceful life, you probably don't want to play. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I post regularly. Well, I'm trying to post regularly. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.